Brown Mogotsi resurfaces after surviving an apparent assassination attempt. Murder-accused Tiffany Meek stabbed in prison attack. Sinkholes swallow homes in Khayelitsha as families flee collapsing ground. And Trump's vicious slander fails as Zohran Mamdani makes history as New York mayor. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton.
EWN, in touch, in tune, and independent.
Controversial Northwest businessman Brown Mogotsi has been found. He's now met police with his lawyers and has been providing information about the alleged attempted hit. EWN understands he's agreed to give a statement about the attempt on his life on Monday night. Police have been searching for him since last month after a raid at his business premises in the Northwest. Officers seized several digital devices as part of an ongoing investigation. Mogotsi says gunmen in a white bakkie opened fire on him while he was driving in Vosloorus. They say Mogotsi at first refused to make a statement and later failed to arrive for a scheduled interview on Tuesday morning. Murder-accused Tiffany Meek says someone has tried to kill her behind bars. The mother charged with murdering her 11-year-old son Jaden told the Roodepoort court she was stabbed 2 weeks ago by another inmate. Her lawyer says she suffered a wound to her arm and has been treated. The motive is unclear, but Meek had reportedly received threats before the attack. The case returns to court on November the 20th for a pre-trial hearing.
She has received medical attention at the prison, and there's also an investigation that is ongoing. The perpetrator was apprehended in prison, Your Worship. So just for the court to know that there was a stabbing incident, and she has received stitches to her arm.
Suspended Deputy Police Commissioner Shadrach Sabir allegedly told accused tender tycoon Vusimuzi Katmatlala to open a false theft case against members of the Political Killings Task Team. That's according to Crime Intelligence boss Dumisani Khumalo, testifying before the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. Khumalo says former Police Minister Bheki Cele told him that Matlala admitted to opening the case, accusing Khumalo's team of stealing Rolex watches and laptops during a raid last year. He says the case was never placed on the court roll and later withdrawn.
I had met with the former Minister of Police, General Cele, who informed me that he had been approached by Mr. Matlala, informing him that Lieutenant General Sibia advised him, Matlala, to open a false case against myself and my members that we had stolen the watches and a MacBook.
And Acting Police Minister Feroz Kachalia says KZN Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwenazi's July press conference was inappropriate and concerning. He told Parliament's ad hoc committee that Mkhwenazi's public appearance in full military gear was, quote, unusual and unprofessional for a senior officer.
His appearance before the public, in full military regalia, armed and so forth, worried me. And I made a statement to that effect after my appointment. And I said at the time, which I maintain is correct, that kind of public statement was not in the ordinary situation, in the expected situation, appropriate.
It's musical chairs once again for the MK party and Parliament. Former Finance Minister Des van Rooyen is the new Chief Whip, the fourth in just 15 months. Colleen Makubele, who replaced Zwanele Manyi only in May, is out. No reasons given, but she's keeping her seat. The party insists Van Rooyen will, quote, strengthen and align its caucus. Van Rooyen, once known as South Africa's shortest-serving finance minister, is hoping this tenure lasts a little longer. The ANC's reconfiguration in the Western Cape has claimed its first high-profile defection. The DA has signed up former ANC Provincial Secretary Neville Delport as its latest recruit. Delport was elected at the ANC's 2023 Provincial Congress but was ousted last week when the party disbanded its Western Cape leadership to boost its election chances. 3 others, including 2 councillors, have also crossed over. Delport says the ANC move was a power grab, replacing elected leaders with faction-aligned loyalists. Can Westbury work its way out of a war zone? Gauteng police say they're alarmed by reports that some officers in that part of South Johannesburg may be linked to gangs and sabotaging crime prevention. Residents say police aren't doing enough to stop the violence. After 7 teenagers were shot last month, 2 of them killed. Westbury councillor Marilyn Smos has called for the army to step in, saying police have failed to protect residents from the violence.
Believe you me, nothing is being done. It feels like as if government is failing us currently.
Informal traders will have to be registered in 2 weeks in Gauteng. That's after a ruling by the Joburg High Court. So how will it work?
So in order to qualify to receive a trading permit from the city of Johannesburg, number one, you would need to be a South African citizen. If you're a foreign national, you would need to prove that you are in the country legally, and you would also need to provide your immigration documents. So in order for your application to be approved, the city of Johannesburg is going to need a number of documents. Your ID document. If you're a foreign national, they're going to require a passport and asylum-seeking documents. They're going to need proof of residence and a certificate of acceptability from the city of Johannesburg's Environment Department. Now, all these documents are to verify who you are and to vet you to ensure that you have a place to sleep and that you won't be sleeping at your place of trading. So once you have all those documents on you, you're going to need to visit 66 Jorrison Place in Bramfontein here in Johannesburg. This is where you're going to submit all these documents to the officials of the city of Johannesburg. And what they're going to do is to review your application and see if you meet all the relevant criteria to serve as an informal trader in the city of Johannesburg. Once your application is approved, they will issue you with a permit, which is actually a smart card. And that smart card is going to have a photo of you, your ID number, your registration number, and your stand number. When officials like the Johannesburg Metro Police ask if you are permitted to be an informal trader, you can just give them that smart card. Once the city of Johannesburg approves your application, they will allocate you a stall at a designated trading area. As you can see, there are little yellow square blocks here, which is where each stall will be placed. And once you have that permit, you'll then be allowed to set up shop.
Family in Khayelitsha's Town 2 are fleeing their homes as the ground beneath them caves in, swallowing shacks and releasing a foul stench. Community leader Mzikazi Twani says at least 8 sinkholes have opened recently, caused by collapsing sewer pipes. Residents describe terrifying moments, one man shouting as he sank into the ground, another family watching their tiled floor cave in. City officials admit it's a serious safety risk, but say repairs are stalled until residents can be relocated. New Yorkers have shaken up US politics. They've elected 34-year-old Zoran Mamdani as the city's first Muslim mayor. The lawmaker promised free buses, childcare, and city-run grocery stores. He beat former Governor Andrew Cuomo in a stunning upset.
New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants, and as of tonight, led by an immigrant.
US President Donald Trump called him a, quote, Jew hater during the campaign. But Mamdani still won as Democrats took key governor races in Virginia and New Jersey. House Leader Hakeem Jeffries on X said Democrats are smoking Donald Trump and Republican extremists throughout the country. Well, congratulations to him. We'll see for more again tomorrow.
EWN, in touch, in tune, and independent.